A blended banana will raise your blood sugar faster than a teaspoon of straight table sugar. So the difference between eating a banana and blending a banana is it raises your blood sugar at 4 times the rate.
So that's why you always tell me not to add bananas to my shake.
Drink the shake, eat the berries. Drink the shake, eat the banana.
Yeah.
But to blend the banana, you're going to skyrocket your sugar. And a lot of times it's not the sugar itself, it's the rate at which it raises your blood sugar. So the glycemic index is kind of a measure of how fast does this have an effect on blood sugar.
Okay, everybody, Gary Brecka, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm not someone who gets too combative on social media, but I've got to really point out some things that even I thought and believed in my early nutrition career, but thankfully to science that exists today, I've been able to break some of those biases. And some of those things that Gary brought up are logically plausible, but actually when they play out in real life are the exact opposite. Let's break this down. Let's watch the video again.
A blended banana will raise your blood sugar faster than a teaspoon of straight table sugar.
All right, hard stop. So Gary's saying that if you eat a banana or you take a tablespoon of straight table sugar, that the banana is going to raise your sugars higher. Gary, I'm sorry, this is actually inaccurate. So first off, table sugar is sucrose. Okay, sucrose is a blend of fructose, like fruit sugar, and straight glucose. Okay. The glycemic index of those together is 65, whereas the fructose containing in banana is only 25. So it's more than 50% less the glycemic response. Now let's talk about the load, because the amount that you eat matters. Gary refers to 1 banana versus a tablespoon of sugar. A tablespoon of sugar is actually 15 grams of sugar, whereas the average medium banana is only 14 grams of sugar. So neither the glycemic index or the load would make your sugars get higher than the tablespoon of sugar, unless you're eating a massively large banana. And I wouldn't necessarily suggest that for anybody, but maybe a bodybuilder or someone who's really healthy.
So the difference between eating a banana and blending a banana is it raises your blood sugar at 4 times the rate.
So that's why you...
Whoa. Okay, hard stop. So blending the banana is actually going to raise your sugars faster than eating the banana, is what Gary is saying. And that sounds very logical. But what I learned over time by giving people smoothies and working them through programs is actually found when we watched glucose levels, they actually came down, which led me to go look at the research. Take a look at this research right here. They took a look at just this. Now, admittedly, it's on young, healthy males. All research is. This will change, obviously, as people get more unhealthy and older. But taking a look at this research, it is actually the exact opposite, if you can believe it. Yes, if you blend your fruits, it is significantly better in blood glucose response than eating your fruit whole. So go figure, right? Breaking the fiber up doesn't actually speed up and spike glucose. Wild.
But you always tell me not to add bananas to my shake.
Drink the shake, eat the berries. Drink the shake, eat the banana.
Yeah.
But to blend the banana, you're going to skyrocket your sugar. And a lot of times it's not the sugar itself, it's the rate at which it raises your blood sugar.
Okay, so skyrocketing your sugar is a bad thing. There's no data that actually shows that, and particularly healthy people, even middle-aged people. Possibly for a diabetic, that might be a bad idea, but raising your glucose levels, as long as you're active and healthy and you're keeping inflammation down, isn't necessarily a bad thing. So he's getting you afraid of something that may not be that big of a deal. However, if you can't absorb all of that glucose and all the calories, that might lead to fat storage and inflammation.
So the glycemic index is kind of a measure of how fast does this have an effect on blood sugar.
Gary's basically implying that the glycemic index is some race to the top, as if sugars go up faster, it's a problem, when really glycemic index refers to the load response, or the how high your sugars get in response to a unit of carbohydrate, not how fast it gets there. For example, like if I drank juice or I ate a sweet potato, my peak sugar level will still be at about 1 hour. So it's not really about a race to the top, Gary. It's more about how high my sugars are going to potentially get and the negative impact that might have on me. But that data is even more particular to people with diabetes. People that are really healthy, having sugar spikes is not a bad thing, and I don't want to scare people from it. While I love my fitness and health influencers out there and people with differing opinions, there are some topics that you just have to check your facts with science to make sure that you're giving people really good, healthy advice.